I'm so wowed, like really, I'm in TEDx talk. I can't imagine it. If someone should tell me 2 days ago that I'm gonna be standing here, I would sing a song called Imagination for him or her. Because I honestly has been dating this one guy for almost 7 years of my life. And the guy is so toxic that each time I think he's gonna love me right, just the way Kathleen said in the past 2 speech, he just do something else. And each time I think I want to follow the fear to leave this guy just the way Adana just said, I just can't do that. And the name of that guy is reality. Yes. My name is Ruth Chigbo, and from Nigeria, and I've actually had so many altered, hyper-alternative reality in my life. And each time you ask me a question, I got to the extent of facing so much traumatic reality that I pause before I answer. Reason is because I don't know if something can change while I answer. So the truth gets altered. But the truth is that truth is only one. And for the fact that truth is one, every other thing apart from that one is a mirror image. What name can you give this picture? Please, can you answer? You're free to answer, please. Any title for this picture? Okay, identity, or maybe self-discovery, or maybe even courage. The way I see this room is definitely different from the way you see it. Everyone has different opinion and everyone has different perspective. But one truth is that there is a cat in this picture. And that supersedes every other truth you may have based on what you call your own reality. This is the reason why all of us who has an illusion of fantasy after our college, after our college to become one thing or the other, end up becoming another. Because from the statistics, 80% of people currently in tech industry has no tech background. And I will say that's also the reason why I moved from Ruth, who is a geologist, to a Ruth who is now a data analyst. Reality has also been defined by so many people. Like I said, I've been dating this guy for 7 years. And each time I want to pull out from this guy, I just can't do that. Maybe I don't have enough courage, which I've just learned from Adana today, or maybe I don't really understand what love is. So today I want you to delve with me in this talk of reality to really find why it cheats me all time. Because I am currently facing it. When I was talking to Derek 3 days ago before this TED Talk, I didn't know, or he didn't tell me that I'm going to face my feet shaking while I talk to you, and I'm going to beg you to please clap for me the second time. I didn't know I'm going to face that. The truth is that until you start living at that time, you can't actually define what or how it feels like. And because we are faced with different category of reality, which goes from you imagine receiving a box from Amazon, an order you made, not a surprise order. And in the box you received, you have only two ways to identify the truth in that box. And one of the ways is either reading the label of the box or even opening the box. This is your personal reality you are going to face, and it can only be verified when you open this box. We also have what we call energetic reality, and this energetic reality about Einstein has helped us to prove it by saying that energy is simply a mass that is multiplied by the square root of a speed of light. And if you agree with me that mass can also be a matter that has its form or occupies space, and matter is also nothing, that means energy is simply nothing. So each time I want to break out from this guy, which I have been dating for 7 years, I go to do yoga, I go to do hand walking, which I usually love to do, and I also go to pray because I'm a Christian from my name, and I do so many things. I followed Sadhguru, I do so many meditative things, hoping that my positive affirmation can be able to help me break out. But the truth is that in the next minute, another wow is coming. So, reality is what we are facing now. That this person you know here, that is Ruth, with a men's skirt and a white top, can possibly be something else in the next minute. And the truth is, for us to ever treat the depression, the anxiety, every negativity you think you want to fight for that is hindering you from breaking the surface, you have to face a noun, the minutes, the seconds, and not the future. I wish I know this. I wouldn't have wasted my time going to 4 years in school reading geosciences, but I have to do it. In January this year, I made a very good plan, a smart one at that, and I shared to so many people I know. And in the plan, I even have a template where I help people to plan their life and plan their 2023. Yes, I have the attitude thanks to my friends who calls me the Zina, warrior princess. Yes. I have the courage thanks to my mom who always reminds me of my roots. And I definitely have the support system thanks to all my connections and my siblings. But the truth is that whether I call myself Ida, which means a wonder person full of energy and everything, I still can't have the courage to live this reality. So what should I do? I need some advice. I stayed 7 years studying different pattern of different reality approaching me. One of the most recent reality is the fact that in April 2023, this is me participating in World Model United Nations in US, New York, and I'm based on experience. And this is me going to meet one guy I like in Boston, US. And now, this is me. From the look of my hair, my reality has crumbled. I didn't know how to face it. I can't explain it. Why will it be me? I have to kneel down and pray. I can't figure out the reason why I have to face this. I do all the meditation. I have the positive mindset. Believe me, I do. And I attract positive things to me. And I couldn't attract a hair to myself. My hair was falling off, and I was looking myself, experiencing this pain, and I just don't know how best to relate it to someone else to exactly understand this personal reality I'm facing, that even though there is a constructive reality, which is the reason why we have pattern and formulas that is called the technology we all enjoy today, that even though science has made a way of following a research approach through a research question to a formulative hypothesis, even to data collection, all this I will call not the truth, because it keeps changing. Then I describe reality in two ways, as the one which lives in the innermost mind and a reality that lives in the outmost mind. So I got to know that there is a reality that I've been living in, which is what I called my belief. And in this reality, I would say, has a doubt. There is no belief without a doubt. I repeat, there is no belief without a doubt. And this outward reality where this belief lives, where my personal reality lives, this is the same place where my experiences is, my judgment of background is, my fantasy and my desires are. And once I am in this particular mindset of outward reality, I'll still feel the pain I feel 2 days ago where I had fever. The fever was so high that my skin was practically paining me, and the only thing I could do was just to stand. I can't sit down. I don't even have big bum bum. So I was facing this fever, and at a point, I have to move my mind from this outward reality to the inward reality. And there lies no judgment. There lies no doubt. And until I could do that, I could understand the reason. Until I could do that, I could understand the reason why a young Nigerian girl, Hida Basi, just a recent occurrence in World Guinness record. A young Nigerian named Hida Basi, she cooked a ton for 100 hours. Honestly, I cannot cook for 3 hours. I know so many of us also still struggle in cooking our breakfast, but she cooked for 100 hours. This is practically 4 days. Like, seriously? This powerful breaking of surface, this powerful possibility that people could achieve doesn't exist in the outward mind. It doesn't exist in our outward reality. Some persons like Mind Valley, the vision guy, and also Jim Wick, which is the guy that teaches you how to read fast, could do all the possibility and the magic they do because they live beyond it. So the 7 years of my life, I've practically been living in this outward reality, and that is why I couldn't break up. So today, I am free. I am free because I could understand that I am this. That is what I'm facing. That is the reality. I'm sorry to disappoint you that the girl you know in 2 minutes ago is no longer the girl you know now. But this is the reality. And I am not putting on this wig again because I have to face it. The ability for you to live in the now and make the best out of that now gives you the little drop of water that makes the oceans of your future. Most time we put so many expectations, so most time we put so many desires. Like me, by the end of 2023, I was supposed to maybe find my Prince Charming, visit Australia with my best friend Marianne, and even get my 2 masters. But this is me stopping school because I have to face this shit called cancer. So, while we all sit down here, I have one plea for you. It is good to dream big, to live out your purpose, but understand that for you to go to tomorrow, you have to start today. And for you to ever have believed, you must have doubted. So please, move from that doubt mindset to the reality mindset, which is where only one truth exists. And that one truth that exists is that you are sitting down here, listening to me, and if you can make the best out of it now, that is the only way you can break your surface. Usually, what we think we see is not how it is, but usually see things the way we are, not the exact way it is. The way you are is not the truth because it can change. It's just the way I have been passing through a toxic relationship of reality that is negative. You can also move from just being a you of one connection to a you of millions of connection. Elon Musk is breaking surface today because he can still live in this reality. Thank you.